ES Audio.
Hello, I'm Mark Blunden and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, Tesla's humanoid yoga robot. But first, space scientists are developing artificial intelligence software to hunt out that other form of intelligent life, aliens far, far away. Researchers at Carnegie Institution's Geophysical Laboratory and George Mason University in the US reckon their method of searching for extraterrestrials outside of our solar system is 90% accurate. In the future, they hope to equip spaceships with smart sensors, enabling machine learning programs to examine data on everything from rock samples to gas compounds. It works by coding the AI to tell the difference between living and non-living samples, with the super software trained on carbon-rich samples from living cells and meteorites. Next, a small number of residents have returned to the sites of their devastated homes in Lahaina, Hawaii, for the first time since the town was destroyed by wildfires nearly 7 weeks ago.
Some have had moments where I observed them from a distance, praying. Others have basically gone right onto the property looking for things right away. I think initially, people who haven't been in here since the fire are taken aback by the amount of and extent of the destruction.
That's Daryl Oliveira from the Maui Emergency Management Agency.
Talking to one property owner, he's like, Daryl, there's no wood. Nothing is here from our home. But I think overall, they came in prepared. We know that for others, especially those with unaccounted for loved ones or who may have lost family members, it's going to be different and maybe more difficult.
The wildfires killed at least 97 people and destroyed more than 2,000 buildings, most of them homes. Officials urged returning residents not to sift through the ashes for fear of kicking up toxic dust. Tesla has released a video of its humanoid Optimus robot showing off its yoga skills to demonstrate balance and coordination. Boss Elon Musk posted the footage to social network X, showing the two-legged robot performing tasks including sorting bricks by colour and balancing on one leg. The company says its droid can now self-calibrate using only vision and joint position encoders. This enables Optimus, apparently, to look to see where its arms and legs are in space, helping it learn to accurately carry out tasks on the move. Scientists from Ohio State University reckon they've come up with a solution to an age-old problem: garlic breath. And the remedy? Natural yogurt. Researchers say proteins in whole milk plain yogurt work well to neutralise the sulphur compounds that cause the garlicky smell. To test the solution, they placed equal amounts of raw garlic in glass bottles before adding yogurts of differing fat, protein and water content, and found the natural variety was 99% effective in killing off odour. Lego has plans to make its bricks out of recycled drinks bottles after finding the new material failed to cut carbon emissions. The Danish toy giant announced in 2021 it was researching whether PET plastic, which does not degrade in quality when recycled, could be used to make its building bricks instead of crude oil-based materials. But the firm said that after more than 2 years of testing, it found the new material did not reduce carbon emissions. Lego says it's still testing a range of alternative sustainable materials to use in making its bricks, including plastics made from e-methanol. Let's go to the ads. Stay there for more news from the world of tech and science, plus the exact date. Apparently, the human race will become extinct, but don't worry, it is a while off. Why not hit follow in the meantime and give us a rating? Welcome back. 250 million years, that's the date humans are forecast to become extinct, according to research by the University of Bristol's School of Geographical Sciences, and that is if we stop burning fossil fuels immediately. Their computer simulations suggest our planet will face a mass extinction that wipes out all animals, and anything left alive will need to survive temperatures between 40 and 70 degrees C. But their calculations don't account for greenhouse gases emitted by the burning of fossil fuels and other human-caused sources. So the date of our demise will likely arrive even sooner. Staying with the climate crisis, and Greenpeace Brazil is developing a new Minecraft game called Save Amazonia to raise awareness of threats facing the world's largest rainforest. The title asks gamers to become environmental activists and participate in quests to combat illegal logging and fight forest fires. Save Amazonia, a multi-platform title, is yet to get an official release date, and it was created in collaboration with the indigenous Manicore people. And finally, US wildlife officials have signed a deal clearing the way for the release of more of North America's largest and rarest tortoises on the central New Mexico ranch owned by media tycoon Ted Turner. The Safe Harbor Agreement will see the release of captive Bolson tortoises on the Armendariz Ranch to establish a free-ranging population.
I think few people realize how little we still know about a lot of species. So we don't know exactly how long Bolson tortoises live. We think it's about 80 years, but we don't know for sure. Like this is so cool because we're thinking generationally.
That's Martha Williams, US Fish and Wildlife Service Director, and here's Chris Wees, Project Lead at Armendariz Ranch.
In order to re-establish the population, we can't keep them protected at all times. So the releases are the essential step to getting them back on the ground and letting them be wild tortoises, because otherwise they're just managed tortoises. So this is, to us, this is the pinnacle of what we do.
Dozens of people gathered for the release of 20 more adult tortoises on the property, with the wild population in neighbouring Mexico thought to consist of fewer than 2,500 tortoises. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for the Leader podcast for the latest news, interviews and analysis from the Evening Standard here in London, and we'll be back on Wednesday at 1 p.m. See you then.